old world. Humanity is at war with nature and at war with itself. In the Middle East, Ukraine, the Sahel, Sudan, and many other places around the world, conflict is raging. Global rules and institutions are being undermined as human rights and international law are trampled. Ordinary people, children, women, and men pay the highest price in appalling loss of life and human suffering. A record number of people have fled their homes to escape violence, conflict, and persecution. Poverty and inequality are rife, and the impacts of the climate crisis are mounting, with floods, fires, and droughts taking lives and destroying livelihoods around the world, including here in Nepal, as I could witness in my 2 visits today and yesterday. In these troubled times, my message to the world from the tranquil gardens of Lumbini is simple. Humanity has a choice. The path to peace is ours to take. It is not always an easy one. Challenges may look insurmountable. Problems may feel overwhelming. But guided by Lord Buddha's timeless example, I believe it is a vision we can make real through action. Action to protect the rights and dignity of all. Action to heal, bridge divides, and build trust and understanding. Action to make the Sustainable Development Goals a reality, especially for the benefit of the most vulnerable. And action to end the assault on our planet by rapidly reducing emissions of greenhouse gases and restoring biodiversity. Across the ages, Lord Buddha's message of compassion, non-violence, and interdependence calls to us all and inspires us all, reminding us of our common humanity and the connectedness of all things. Dear friends, peace is more than a noble vision. It is a rallying cry, and it is an appeal I make today. From these sacred gardens, I call on the world to act now for peace, and I thank you.
Thank you, His Excellency. We are delighted to receive this message, especially for the current world. Now, may I request Right Honorable Prime Minister of Nepal, Mr. Pakamal Dahal Prachanda, to give some special message. Please, Samananaji.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and namaste to everybody. The land where we are standing now, the birthplace of Lord Buddha, is not merely a sacred place of pilgrimage for Buddhists, but a center of peace and harmony that continues to inspire and guide humanity at large on the basis of eternal and enlightened teaching of Buddha. Mr. Secretary General, your visit to Lumbini bears a special significance. It is not only a continuum of successive visit by the Secretary General of the United Nations. Rather, it represents your thoughtful step in consolidating the symbiotic relationship that exists between the core values of peace, harmony, and understanding that this sacred place stands for, and the Charter of the United Nations that seeks to protect and promote the same values globally. I therefore express my deep appreciation to you, Mr. Secretary General, for your visit to this historic place of global significance. The United Nations has long been associated with the development of Lumbini. It started with the UNDP Commission Master Plan by a Japanese architect, Kenjo Tange, in 1972. Since then, the UN has played an important role in developing Lumbini into a major center of pilgrimage and tourism, promoting peace and harmony. In 1997, the United Nations declared Lumbini a World Heritage Site, recognizing its historical and cultural significance on the global stage.
Of the then Secretary General of the United Nations, the late Bhutan's to Lumbini 1967 becomes landmark in the history of the physical development of Lumbini. Bhutan, a devout Buddhist from Myanmar, believes Lumbini should be peace where religious and secular leaders could work together to create a world free from hunger and strife. Deeply impressed by Lumbini sanctity, he discussed with the government of Nepal how best to develop Lumbini in an international pilgrimage and tourism center. Bhutan called upon the international community to help in the effort. The response was enthusiastic, and the 13th Nations International Committee for the Development of Lumbini was formed in 1970 in New York under the chairmanship of Nepal, permanent representative of the United Nations. These nations are Afghanistan, Myanmar, Cambodia, India, Indonesia, Japan, Laos, Malaysia, Nepal, Pakistan, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. Two additional nations, Bangladesh, Bhutan, joined the group in the 1972. In 1972, Professor Punjatangi, world famous architect from Japan, was awarded consultancy for the preparation of the master plans for development of Lumbini by the United Nations. The robust and clear-cut master plan transformed 3 square miles of flat and empty lands into the expression of the Buddha's universal message of the peace and compassion, creating landscapes to make his teaching accessible to all humanity. The master plans provides a seed of the learning and the peace and experience the spirit of the Buddhism. The plan has multi-dimensional aspect. It has the task not only of building of the area, but also restoring religious sites, shine, uncovering historical, archaeological fact as well. Equally important, the developments of the Lumbini, according to the master plan, aims to lead to the social economy of the people of the whole of the Nepal's western region, and ultimately of the nations itself through the promotion of the culture tourism, which is the major source of the country's earnings. Your Excellencies, it is a very high time to revive the International Committee for the Development of the Lumbini and the sake of the peace and prosperity of the human beings. The teaching of the Buddha on compassion and non-violence are becoming increasingly relevant in today's world. In this elevated location, let's embrace the meditation and teaching of the Lord Buddha, as well as the principle of the United Nations, inspiring us to strive for before better world, which is the free from conflict, universally cooperation. Let's unite is our dedication to Buddha's teaching and UN's idols working together for a more peaceful, just a sustainable world. We thanks Right Honorable Prime Minister and thanks Secretary General Guterres for gracing us with his presence and all of you for being part of this occasion. Welcome, Your Excellency, to Lumbini, the heart of the peace and enlightenment. Bhagavato Sava Mangalam. May peace prevail in the world. Thank you so much.